Hey, so this is my scream slash metalcore slash hardcore vocals tutorial. Um, I'm not a professional in any sense of the word, um, but I do know how to do scream vocals. So let's start. First of all, make sure you have water, and you need to drink a lot of water before you do screams and during, and well, not really after. You can drink warm water. Make sure it's warm, and by warm I mean room temperature, because if you drink hot water then you're weird. So just chug it for about a second or two, and then go over warm-ups. So you got the water. Next is your warm-ups. It's just to get your throat loose, and I don't know how to, to get your throat sort of used to being stressed. So you're gonna want to start by breathing out like that, like you should have a pot belly, and work on breathing. Hold it for 3 seconds, then back in, and just keep doing that and get used to breathing, because all the force that's going to go into your scream is coming right from in here in your diaphragm. This is where your diaphragm is coming, and you're just going to push it back up. Then I'd recommend for a warm-up doing just singing 1 or 2 songs. It doesn't have to be good singing at all. You just just sing 1 or 2 songs that you know, and just to get your vocal cords ready. You also, then you're taking, like what we did with the breathing exercise, like that, but when you're exhaling, you're gonna push up and you're gonna put out a really exaggerated size sound, like and then you're gonna go like that, and that's what it should sound like. It's gonna sound, you're gonna make some dodgy noises. It's gonna sound pretty crappy when you're first starting. I even sound crappy. But just do that. Just do that. You can go low, like, or you can bring it up, like that. And make sure when you're going low, you want to have a tight face, your mouth in somewhat of a circle shape, like like that. Make sure you're keeping your throat closed, like you should. If you look in a mirror while you're doing it, you should look and you should see the veins in your throat like almost popping out, because you'll notice that a lot in professionals. That's just to let you know, because you're closing your throat and you're letting as little air possible through your throat, so it doesn't stress it as much, because that's what will kill your vocal cords, is sending all that air at one time rushing up, and that's what will just kill them. So you're getting as little air as possible, but with that little air that you're getting going through your throat, you're all pushing it forwards. And so that's where, if you want to work on pushing your air forwards, take a pen or a pencil, put it in your mouth, and focus on pushing your air over it. So that's what also you can do for a warm-up. So that's basically the warm-up. Next, I'm just going to give you an example of what it should sound like. Basically, you can just take, I don't like doing, I like comparing myself to screamers that I actually am in the same vocal range as. I'm more of a screamer like the screamer from The Word Alive. So I like singing, maybe, or screaming 3 or 4 lyrics from their songs when he's screaming, and I like to compare the two. And that really helps me in sounding better, because you're trying to mimic that sound, and that helps a lot, but also the technique. And so 3 lyrics from the Word Alive song Life Cycles. No, it's not Life Cycles. Okay, I forget the song name. I'm sorry. Derp. It's from a song of theirs where he screams, "Show no mercy," and that's what I really like to do because it's easy for me to mimic. I've practiced at it a lot, and now I've gotten to where I can mimic it. And so you're really gonna breathe out. Show no mercy! Like that. And you really want to feel it. You should feel it back here, back in your throat. Like where your uvula is, back there and maybe down a little bit. When you wake up the next day, when you're first starting out, you wake up the next day and that part of your throat is like almost killing you, then you know you're doing it right. Because that's where you're pushing out from. And make sure your throat's closed. So here it is again. Show no mercy! Like that. And so you just want to practice doing that and work on your technique. The only way you can get better at screaming is if you practice it every day and you take care of yourself. If you don't, worry about your throat and taking care of your voice, then you won't be screaming for long before your throat and your voice is just messed up. And so yeah, this was really short. I'm sorry. That's basically all I got for teaching. So I hope it helped even just the slightest bit. So yeah, thank you.